to talk to you guys while I put some kits together. I'm not having the best week. Things keep going wrong with the cutter again. It only seems to be the cutter, well, touch wood, that plays up, because the printer's been perfect like this entire time. Not had any problems with the printer. And I just don't know, the cutter, like, it just does random things that I can't explain that it hasn't done before. And I don't know how to, like, troubleshoot it, because I'm like, literally nothing changed. I didn't change anything I did, and it will just do something weird and cut like half the sheet wrong. And every mistake it makes, it like physically hurts because the vinyl is expensive. Oh, I just got an email. So that is where I am. I'm cutting a collection for this week. I still need to design another one, but these are the mini kits. And then I've done I think I have a few more mini kits over here actually. These are One Page Wednesday kits. What is this? This is a mini kit. 2 more sheets. So like randomly, this sheet, where is it? This sheet miscut loads, but then I've got extras of these 2 sheets, which is strange. And then these are these are also mini kits. And then I have a stack of standard vertical kits that I cut last night. And it was going so well until it wasn't and things went wrong. Oh, look at my nails, by the way. I got them done yesterday. I did use the coffee shop kit in my planner this week, and I do really love how it turned out. You guys have started to receive your stickers as well, and I've had really good feedback so far. Like, you guys love the vinyl. I'm really glad that, because it was kind of weighing on my mind that customers hadn't actually received the stickers yet, so I knew that I liked them, and the people that I've sent them to sort of give me their opinion liked them, but there were still like loads of people that hadn't seen them yet and were just like trusting what I was saying. So yeah, I'm glad that they're starting to arrive. I'm going to take a bit of a break from cutting because I think me and the Graphtec both need a break from cutting. I'm going to design another collection for this week. I've got some really cute like beachy art, so I'm going to work on that and hopefully print and cut them either tonight or tomorrow. I would really like to have them done tonight, but I have Zumba, so probably not tonight. Oh, and welcome to the studio vlog. I did not say that yet. So small sheets have become my best friend. I found a really quick way to print and cut these. Kits are my nemesis. I did get some very exciting happy mail today in the form of my Bake Off box subscription. Kind of didn't have the best experience. It was really delayed. I bought the wet ingredients that they asked me to buy and then they went off. So didn't have the best experience, but I'm excited to show you because it's finally here and it's been much anticipated. I subscribed to it back in February and I got my first box today. So we're going to open it together. I did open it to check that it was all in here, but this is the Lemony Lemon Slices box, and this is what we will be making. They look really good, to be fair. So they give you your dry ingredients and then you get like an extra like goodie. So this is a zester, and then you have to add the wet ingredients, which is what it gives you here, and then it tells you what equipment you'll need as well. And you do actually get the little like recipe card like they do in Bake Off, which I think is so cute. This is pretty much what sold me on the box, to be honest. So onto what you get. So included in my box I have a little jar of lemon curd, which is really cute. Supplied by the Fruity Kitchen in Yorkshire. Oh, that's nice. It does tell you where they're all from. You get your icing sugar, your flour, oh, and baking powder. So they combine them, that's really good. And my caster sugar. So those were like the bags, and then you also do get candied lemon rounds. And this is my zester, which is like my equipment thing for this box, which is really cool. I have not got a zester, so I think I will use that. And then it has like a guard, which I'm not going to touch, but very cool. I'd like to include me making it in a vlog, so maybe I'll do it this week or next week. I do need to get all the ingredients again because, like I said, all of mine went off, which is really annoying. I think my lemons are okay, but I had to buy whole milk and we don't normally drink whole milk, so I had no use for it. And I thought my box was going to arrive, so I just like left it and it went off. So these sheets are now suddenly really satisfying because you can fold them to like perforate them, as I am showing you right now. And then when I have them in strips, I can like stack them and So then they're in like neat rows. I can fold them and they come off in like groups. Like that. And then I literally have like a nice little a nice little stacked pile of them. So yeah, this is like the most satisfying thing to happen to me today. There we go, all done. Sorry if you can hear Ari squeaking. I have sent him out with his squeaky toy, but I think he's going to sneak back in and squeak it. I'll try and talk around the squeaking. I'm putting together premium matte grab bags. I'm going to do some oops bags in a minute. But I have so many extra little sheets, and I don't typically sell them as like quarter sheet grab bags, so I'm just throwing so many extra sheets in each little grab bag to try and get rid of them, because I won't need them after I've done like this final batch of grab bags, because it's not going to be a paper that I use anymore. Like, I haven't got any use for all these extra sheets. So this box is just full of all the add-on sheets, so all the alternative skin tone boxes. I just put them all in this box because I normally cut them in groups. So I just have so many spares that I just need to get rid of. I will end up putting some of the grab bag ones in oops bags because I just have so many, but that's what I'm packing now. Got my little stickers as well, which I need to make again because I won't have this like silhouette template anymore. I think this is the old style as well anyway, like I don't do them with this glitter anymore, I don't think. It's been a long time since we did grab bags and oops bags. So my plan is to, over the weekend, put together loads of these in the premium matte and the regular matte. So if you just check the website, they'll probably still be up. I imagine there's going to be loads because I have so many sheets. And normally I would like save some for like the next time that I do them because it doesn't really matter. But I don't think I'm going to be doing these sort of ever again. I'll obviously do grab and oops bags in the new paper, but this specific paper, this is going to be the last time. So grab bags are just like random sheets that don't necessarily go together, but there's nothing wrong with them, so they're just like extras basically. And then oops bags will just have like slight imperfections, but they'll still definitely all be usable. So that's kind of the difference, and there is a section on my website and on Etsy where you can see them all at a glance. It's called like grab and oops bags, I think, but I'll link it down below anyway. So that is probably going to be what I work on for the rest of the day. So I've just been cutting some swaps freebies. I wanted to do some swaps with other shops so that I've got some freebies to put in my goodie bags for my anniversary sale in June. So I've been cutting loads of these. I still have some more to cut. I asked on Instagram for people to swap with me. So I asked on Instagram if anyone would swap with me, and I got loads of responses, which was great. I actually had to cap it and say like, there's way too many freebies that I need to cut now, so if I have any extras I'll open it again. So that was great, and I swapped with a lot of shops that I've never swapped with before, so it's going to make the goodie bags really interesting for customers, because you do tend to swap with the same people because you obviously build up like a friendship and then you go to them to swap, but there's lots of new people this time, so I'm really happy. I've already bagged up these ones, and I've got a few well, quite a lot left to do. I also have quite a lot of orders to do today because I did do my oops and grab bags at the weekend, so all of those have been, most of them have sold, but I've got a few left. Oops bags are left, I think, and then all the grab bags and everything else is gone. But that does mean I have a load of really chunky orders to fulfill, so I'm going to do that today hopefully as well. It's Bank Holiday Monday, but it's just a normal Monday for me. And while I work through those orders, I do want to start printing and cutting the mystery kit. This is the first mystery kit that I'll have done on the new cutter, so I do want to do it quite a way in advance, just so if we have any issues, it's like I've got time to iron out those problems and sort of, I don't know how long it's going to take. I've obviously been doing the weekly collections, but I don't do as many of those as I sell of the mystery, so but I definitely need to double up on it and do it while I do orders, otherwise it's just going to take forever and not be a very productive task. So I'm currently doing a test. I've got rid of, I don't know if you remember, I had like a line between each set of sheets in the vertical direction. So my sheets were joined here like they are now, but they were not joined here. And I'm cutting them to see if I can do it this way. I'm not sure it's gonna work, but we're gonna see, because that would save me, it was only about an inch I think I had of like just running across, but I would like to be able to use that inch because that inch obviously adds up across a roll. But I'm doing the kiss cut first, and then like if the cutter does eat the sheets, it's a complete waste of a kiss cut, so maybe I shouldn't have done that, but we're gonna see. I got it to work, I think. I had to tweak a few settings. The first one didn't work, so the one that you saw me kiss cut I didn't end up using. That kind of got chewed up by the cutter, but I didn't kiss cut this one in case it didn't work, and then it worked. So I'm gonna do a few kiss cut ones and do some orders at the same time, because that is why I've put together a kit, because I need to start doing like multitasking things. I think I've mentioned this, so forgive me if I have, but because the printer and cutter needs to be like running all the time, I need to always have stuff ready to print and cut while I'm doing other jobs, because that's kind of the point, is that it's meant to like double up on my time, and then I don't need to spend time just printing and cutting. But I'm not used to working that way. I'm used to dedicating time to design and then time to cut, and I've not really figured out a good method for me yet. Like, I've not figured out a way to put it into my workflow to do multiple things at once, because I'm not a naturally good multitasker. I probably should have thought about this before now, but here we are. Because like, I'm technically behind on my designing this week because I haven't got it all done, but normally I would design early in the week, send everything to print, and then later in the week I would cut. But now, like, I can print and cut now and it will do it for me in the background, but I haven't really got used to that yet, so I feel really behind, and I think that's why I just feel quite stressed in general. That's why the vlog's kind of been a bit rubbish. I'm not used to feeling like this, like I don't have everything ready in time, and I know I will like pull it together for the end of the week, but it's getting used to everything being done on like a different schedule to what I'm used to. Such a first world problem, like just adapt, but it's really hard for me to get used to it. So I'm gonna test this again, do a print and cut with the kiss cut and see how it works. But I'm really excited if I have found a way to keep the sheets joined in all directions, because I really didn't think that was possible, and it seems to have cut okay, fingers crossed. So yeah, that would save me quite a lot of vinyl going forward. So I'm gonna try that out now and then do some orders. So let me bring you guys up to speed. Yesterday I had an awful day. Everything went wrong with the cutter. It's just so stressful. I don't know why things go wrong. So it's just a lot of like Googling, trial and error, forgetting what I've tried and trying it again. Tom's been helping me too. We've been trying loads of different things. We tried a different software. We tried so many like calibration things. Like, it's just, we're both like thinking about random things that might be affecting it. I don't know if I've even said what's wrong. Basically, on the, so it's a 24-inch sheet. On the right side, it cuts perfectly, absolutely no problems. On the left side, it's cutting like off. So the cut is like not centered on the sticker. And like you design the stickers to have a bleed. So there is like a window of tolerance, but this was really off and it wasn't doing it on the other side of the sheet. So it's like, it can't be the cutter that is calibrated incorrectly. So I'm thinking it's to do with how I'm loading my media or something the blade is doing, because I thought the blade was creating drag on the media, which was causing it to shift under the rollers. But I don't think it's that anymore because I reset my blade, I've got the correct depth, the correct force, and it seems to do it still. So I was doing some more testing today. I think I figured it out. I think it's to do with the way I'm loading my sheet, but I run out of ink. So if it's not the cutter, it's the printer and vice versa. I haven't had many issues with the printer at all. Like, I've been really quite lucky with the printer. But the annoying thing today was when I've been getting low on ink, it comes up with a little warning thing and says low on ink. So I know when it's low, I go buy an ink cartridge, because it does tell you when it's low, when there's like 25% left. So you have got quite a long time. Not for the cyan. Today it just like said no ink and that's it. There's no warning for low ink, it's just gone. So I've ordered a cyan ink to come tomorrow, and I've also ordered a few other spare inks, but the inks are so expensive. I don't really like want to buy loads of spare ink and have all my money tied up in ink, but I am gonna have to get like a full spare set just so that I can like have just some peace of mind that I've got spare ink in case it does that again. But I really didn't think it would do that. I was expecting a warning every time, so maybe that's my bad. So anyway, I can't print and cut because I haven't got my ink, so I need to wait for the ink to come tomorrow. I'm going to be doing some designing today. I showed you yesterday that I managed to get it so that I'm cutting the sheets all connected to each other, but that means I need to change the templates for all my files again, which I did again last week or the week before, because I already tweaked them once and got them wrong. So that's fun, but it shouldn't take too long because I have like a good method for doing that. And then when I've finally nailed down the templates and all the settings and everything, I'm gonna get into like mass restocking everything that's out of stock. But I'm glad I haven't done that already, because I would have already like made the templates wrong, so it would have been more to have to fix. So I was a bit frustrated that I was behind on all the restocks, but it's probably a good thing because now I've like had a chance to properly see what works, and hopefully these will be my final settings for a while anyway. I'm sure I'll tweak it later down the line, but hopefully I've got it right now. There's been so many moments this week I've been like, should I just get the silhouettes back out? Should I just get my printer back? Because I don't know, it's a bit naive to be like, I didn't think I would have all these problems, but I didn't think I would have so many problems that were not like immediately solvable. Because I've joined forums and I've asked questions and I'm like, why is it doing this? And no one knows. They can just offer you like the troubleshooting stuff and you can go through it and eventually try and narrow down your problem. And a lot of it does seem to be the blade, which is my fault. And loading it was also user error. So it does seem like everything is my fault so far, but you don't know that until you've like made the mistakes. That's why I've like hardly filmed anything, why I skipped the vlog last week, because I didn't really have anything good to show you. And when I'm like in such a state of stress and frustration, like it's really not fun to film, and I can't really like tell you anything useful either. Like I know you just come here to like watch me figure things out and you're not actually trying to like learn from the vlogs. Like it's more of a, I don't know, it's not meant to be an informative vlog basically, but it's really just not fun for me to be like, it's not working, I don't know why, like I don't know. So anyway, that is where I'm at. Today is just gonna be a big designing day, I think. I can't do anything else. So I did post my orders this morning. Pretty much all I've got to say. I think this week I'm just going to release one vertical collection and July monthly probably, because that's a little bit late. I should have released that last week and I didn't. So I'm going to just do those two and not try and push another collection. Although I found artwork, so I might design it. I have had so many nice messages though, like when I have shared that I've been struggling, so thank you so much. It does really, really make a huge difference. I appreciate them. It's just hard for me to sort of say when things aren't working, because I feel really like, not ashamed or embarrassed, but maybe it is, I don't know. I just feel a bit stupid because I expected it to work and it's not, but it's fine. I think we're on the straight and narrow kind of. We're on like a rickety straight-ish track. I don't know, but yeah, I'm feeling a bit better today, so I'm gonna design and I'll catch up with you in a bit. So you just saw me testing my blade. I actually found out, I think, I've been blunting my blades from the get-go, which is what has been causing me issues. So you can still cut the stickers fine with a blunt blade. Well, you wouldn't think so, but because I'm using 60-degree blades, the angle of the blade is really quite sort of steep. So you have a lot of blade exposed, but I think I've been snapping the tip off because, you know, you saw me do like the test where you grab the blade and you have some scrap vinyl and you have to score it. All the instructions say score the vinyl firmly. I think I have been scoring it with like all my might and blunting my blades, which means I've never had correct settings on my cutter because I've always started off with a blunt blade. And when I figured this out, the difference in how the machine was cutting was like huge. So having a blunt blade causes the vinyl to shift, which means your cuts will not be aligned. Like, please take what I'm saying with a pinch of salt because I'm not an expert, but now I've got proper settings with a sharp blade without a snapped tip. All my cuts are so much nicer because the vinyl is staying flat and I'm not having to misfit like 50% of what I cut. So I am so much happier with the machine now. I feel like the last few days when I realised this, it was like such a big like turning point. Is that what they say? Learning curve, turning point? I don't know. Such a big like, I don't know what I'm saying. Basically, a big improvement when I realised that. Basically, it was like the light switched on. I'm really bad with my analogies. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but basically, I think that has been the root of a lot of my problems. It does always seem to come back to the blade. So I'm going to make sure I've always got loads of spare blades on hand, but I am so much happier now. I feel calmer. I feel like everything it's doing is way more predictable now, because that was the thing before. Because nothing was wrong with the machine, but I didn't know that the problem was my blade and me, the way I'm using the blade. It just seemed to be doing things so unpredictably. Now that the blade is set correctly, everything is just like, makes so much more sense. It's really tricky though, like as a new user, because the stickers were cutting fine. So you think that it's not the blade because the cuts are fine, but it's not really the cuts themselves that were sort of telling of the problem. It was how the machine was like feeding the media because of the blade. It's so confusing. But I thought I would tag this on to the end of this vlog rather than put it in the next one, because I did mention stuff about the blade in the vlog and I think that was wrong. So I thought I would just come and like correct myself. I hope you've enjoyed the vlog. I know it's been quite bitty. I'm not even gonna put like the days because I don't know what day anything was. It's been the last 2 weeks. It's just little bits of footage here and there, but I really do hope this is the last vlog where everything is confusing and chaotic, because it is not fun, but it is real life, so I don't want to like not show you it completely. So I'm going to end this video here. I don't really have any more updates. It's Friday, not a lot has happened, but that blade thing was like my big discovery of the week. New releases are up now. It was the Beachy collection, not Beachy, Beach Babe collection with the artwork that looks like this. It is stunning, so cute. I really love the beachy theme. We're probably not going to go to a beach for a long time because we're not really beach goers anyway. Like even without COVID, we're not really beach people, but it's super cute as a theme for a kit. So I will see you in next week's video. I really hope you have a good week and thank you so much for watching. Please consider subscribing to my channel if you do like small business, sticker, planner shop related content. That's why I upload, and I do studio vlogs every week. I'll see you in my next one. Bye!